Hello students, Professor Moore here. This is kind of like a midweek checkup and wanted to send this video out to you guys. I want to encourage you guys to make sure that you're reading your instructions on all of your assignments, not just in FOSS 100, but also in your other classes. Please make sure you're reading your instructions, okay? And also, now that you guys are in school, a number of you all have told me that you have family and, of course, you're employed and you have all these other things you're doing. Please keep in mind that now it's going to take a time. This is going to be a time where you're going to have to make adjustments within your schedule. And you may have to be creative. I'm going to, attached to this announcement is going to be a schedule kind of thing that you can use. Of course, one of the things I do is I actually use my calendar in my phone, and I plug in when I have to do things. And then what happens is that generally, when I schedule, like if I have to do homework because I'm in school as well, or if I have to work on a paper, what I'll do is I'll process and see how long that assignment's going to take me, and then I'll consider, according to my schedule, when will be the best time for me to do it, and then I plug it into my phone, my calendar on my phone, and then it goes off. Some of my students in previous classes, they actually use Google Calendar. If that works, that's fine for you. But the one thing is, I strongly want to encourage you to be creative. For those of you all who have kids, and especially if your kids are in school, I know that that's going to be kind of demanding. So one thing that I usually suggest to students and also clients that I work with is that you may want to have a study time where everybody, does their homework. And then you all have your family time after that. So that may be something that might be rather helpful. What some of my students have done in the past, if their kids had like volleyball, baseball, or basketball practice, or if they had games, they would actually take their work with them. Some students, I know that your schedule at work can be kind of heavy. And what some of my students have done in the past, especially those who may work overnight, is that they will actually print out their assignments, and then while they were on break at work, they will actually work on it. Or if they ever had any free time, they will actually work on it when they, while they were at work. So I strongly want to encourage you to be creative with how you're going to get your work done. It may take some hitting and missing. With regards to what I mean by hitting and missing is that it may take you a minute to decide or to find your own rhythm with how and when you're going to complete your assignments. But either way, we want you to plan to be successful. And so with planning to be successful, please, consider coming up with a plan and with a schedule. Actually, in week 4, I believe it is, we're going to talk a little bit more about that, about, making sure that we're making a schedule or a plan for when you're going to actually complete your assignments. Okay, reach out to me if you need any assistance. Don't forget, next week, that's when we're going to start our teacher-student conferences. And if you've not scheduled an appointment with me, please make sure you do so. You can text me. Remember, according to the instructions, you're supposed to send me at least 3 times that are going to be good for you, and then I'll respond back to you. Okay, I hope you guys have an excellent week, and I'll talk with you soon.